The first website that we looked at was Democratic Underground. And immediately, as soon as we got in, we saw this very bulky, cluttered, everything was all thrown at you at once. And it didn't look as professional, and it didn't have an up-to-date format that most blogs would have. Daily Kos, on the other hand, it had a story right at the top, just one story that you could click on and learn more about. And it was a lot more organized and used a way better format. And one of the things that we noticed immediately is at the very top of the Daily Kos, there was hashtags regarding trending topics in today's political news. So you could learn more about things that people actually were talking about.
On both of these websites are very different. The Daily Underground is kind of just out there. There's no really rhyme or reason for the stories. They're kind of just placed on there. The ads are thrown in there together. There's really not a set form of blogging. The Daily Kos kind of has more of a feel to it, like an actual blog. It has like the main stories. You can click on them and it opens up. More of a professional blogging on their part.
Posting standards for these websites are drastically different. On the Democratic Underground, anyone can post in the forums and threads as long as they have an account, which is free to make. There are only a few guidelines that have to be followed, and most of the posts are very obviously opinion-based. The Daily Kos is run by a professional team of journalists, and there are only a few public threads open and available on the website. The posts have a more professional tone and are more fact-based instead of opinion-based.
Right, and in looking at the Democratic Underground versus Daily Kos, what really stands out and what makes it special is that with the Democratic Underground, it's mainly just a public forum. Anybody can post, so it's not credible whatsoever. It's old school style. It looks bad. It's back from 2001 is when it was created, and they haven't updated it whatsoever. So literally anything goes on that site. That's why it's not that good. And with the Daily Kos, it is run by a team of about 90 individuals, including editors, publishers, and there's a whole bio over every single one and what they do. It's really great, and it's more professional. It really gets to the point. They have different areas where you can actually pinpoint what you want to look at without getting all confused and trying to navigate through a bunch of junk, basically. So in the comparison, the Daily Kos is 10 times better than the Democratic Underground.